Alright everyone, what is going on? BusterBarnes here, bringing you my match preview for Chelsea's home game in the Premier League against Manchester United. What will be a massive game for us to try and close that points gap on United. If they win, it will be very hard for us to probably try and overtake them. And the more people we can drag into this top four race from above us, the better. So hopefully we can continue our form from that massive win against Atletico Madrid to beating another red team, this time from Manchester. But I will be giving you guys the Chelsea team news as well as my predictions for the lineup and my score predictions as well. So if you enjoy, leave a like, comment your predictions down below, and as always subscribe for more Chelsea FC content. My review for the game will be up after it commences, so you can always stay tuned for that. Also, hopefully we'll be reviewing a W. But yeah guys, team news, and sadly Thiago Silva is still not fit, and I mean, we kept the clean sheet against Atletico despite him not being there. A really good, nice shift from the defenders. However, it's that thing, with Tuchel, a lot of new faces have come in that we didn't see loads of under Lampard. And it's an issue. Do I trust these players to be consistent? Do I trust Christensen, Alonso, Rudiger to be consistent? Also, do I even trust that they're going to be the ones that play? Obviously, we've got United. We've just had Atletico midweek. Then we've got Liverpool. Then we've got Everton. You've got to think there's going to be some sort of rotation in this team. Tuchel was actually asked about Giroud. He didn't give away if he was starting or not. And I don't know if we'll see rotation in this game or not, but it will be interesting when I get into my predictions. You've got to think that the same team's not going to start the next 3 games. So, going to be a very interesting one to see what team the Blues do select. But injury-wise, that is pretty much it. Everyone else is fit. Obviously, it's one of our more important players that isn't. But hopefully, we can still have enough to pick up a win and be the first team to actually defeat Manchester United at home this season. Because apparently, they haven't lost an away game this whole season, which is, commendments to them. But hopefully, that will end come today, I should say, which is when this video will be going up. But guys, if I'm going to give you my predicted lineup, it's actually going to be pretty simple. It's going to be the exact same team that played against Atletico Madrid. Maybe not in the exact same formation. We saw a bit more of a 3-5-2 with Mount coming deeper. Maybe we'll see it be more of a 3-4-3 with Mount slightly more advanced. I just don't think there's necessarily a reason to drop anyone. We could see a few people rotated. Maybe we'll see Reece James instead of Hudson-Odoi. That's probably the most likely. Could see Chilwell in there. Maybe we'll get a surprise Kante appearance. But I just think the back three, they performed solidly against Atletico Madrid. No point changing it. Zuma maybe doesn't fit the central role of a back three as well, so maybe it's best he sits this one out or is on the left instead of Rudiger. But Rudiger did quite well. He also has a bit more of that communication factor, although Zuma could be massive in set pieces against Maguire and stuff like that. But I do think it'll be the same back three. Wing backs, like I said, this is probably the position which is most likely to change, if any, maybe a Reece James or a Chilwell. You've got to think, will we see some rotation with Liverpool and Everton in mind? I think Jorginho and Kovacic will both start together. They just seem to be the best pairing at the moment. I would like to see Kante and Jorginho. I think that would probably work fairly well. But Kante's passing didn't look quite as, crisp against Southampton. Maybe it's a bit too much of a risk to start him in this game. But also the front three, these are just the guys in form, aren't they? No one else is really in form at the moment. You can't really explain to me why you should see a Havertz, a Pulisic, a Tammy, or a Ziyech in there. Tammy probably having the biggest, grasp, but Giroud did just score, put in a very good performance, to be fair. He's probably best under Tuchel. Giroud, another player I don't necessarily trust to be consistent. I think this is why he can never be our main starting striker, because he's not consistent enough to really get like a 20-goal sort of margin. But if he is in a bit of form, this could be quite good to play him, especially in what will probably be a quite cagey physical game. We might see Manchester United as well match our formation, although he does sometimes like to pull out the three at the back. So there is probably a chance that we do see a similar formation by them as well. So it will prove to be a very interesting game. Obviously they're dangerous on the transition, on the counter-attack. They like to win penalties as well, so we have to be mindful about that. But should be an interesting challenge. A slightly scary stat though. Tuchel, I believe, has faced Manchester United 4 times with PSG, winning both away games and losing both home games. So hopefully he can break that duck, beating Manchester United at home, because this is a very important game, obviously. But there's my predicted lineup, guys. Like I said, it might change 1 or 2 people, but I do think this is what we are probably going to see, based off of merit, if anything else, from that Atletico Madrid win. If I'm going to give you guys a predicted scoreline for this game, I want to back us to do it. I want to back us to break that away streak by Manchester United, that losing to them at home ducked from Thomas Tuchel as well. So I am going to go, I think, with a 2-1 win. I do think Manchester United will score, and hopefully we can score 2 goals or more, obviously. But I mean, obviously that's been one of the bigger worries, is our decision making in that final third. We've seen us, build up the ball really well through the defence, through the midfield. But when it gets around the penalty area, we're not really seeing that decision-making happening. Hopefully with the experience of Giroud, that can be a bit better. But Werner, still a little bit in and out of form sometimes. Mount, obviously, he's going to lead the press. Hopefully another great performance from him. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because this team is sort of more set up not to lose than it is to, kill teams off. But maybe if our finishing can improve, we can see, that maybe change a little bit. Not sure how exciting the game's going to be, because it'll probably be 2 teams set up very similarly, trying to, not concede. But, all that matters is the win. That's the most important thing, and hopefully we can get that. So I've gone with 2-1. Going to go with the goals, probably I'll go for Marcus Rashford to score for Manchester United. For Chelsea as well, I'll go for Antonio Rudiger. Why not, score from a set piece? He scores one every now and again. Why not? No time better than to do it in this game. And I'll also go for Giroud to continue his form and get a goal as well, making it 2-1. At least fingers crossed anyway. But that's going to be it, guys. My predictions of the team and my predicted scoreline as well. Let me know yours in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Chelsea FC content. Be sure to check out my recap/review as well after the game does commence. I do hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.